Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Estelle. Hey guys. Warning, my window is open, so y'all might hear dogs outside, y'all might hear cars outside. I don't really know what to do about that, baby. Okay? It's hot in California. How are you doing? I hope that you're doing good. There is a song that I want you to listen to. It's called Good Morning Rhythm. Rhythm is spelled Riddim. Rhythm. It's amazing. Good morning, my neighbor. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? It's a dope song. It will put you in an amazing mood. So welcome. I hope you're doing good. This episode is a voiced over episode, of course. You are not going to see me on camera talking. No. But you are going to see some videos that I recorded because recently I went to a really cool place. I went to the Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach. What? And I took myself there by myself. Now, this is a big deal for me. Here's why. Because I'm not an American person, right? So when I came to America, after some time, I developed social anxiety. Like, I genuinely started to be worried about being in places where there's like more than 30 people because I feel like, oh, this is where these are the places that get bombed. This is where people come up and shoot up people when there's too many people. I also started to feel very anxious when there was too many white people around me. I'm West African, so I didn't grow up around white people. So going out alone was really hard. It became really hard. I used to go everywhere with my now dead husband. I would, even if I wanted to go to the beach, if I wanted to go anywhere, even if I had to go to the doctors, even if I had to go to work, this guy would go with me and sit in the car. Obviously, he didn't have a job. Um, but after he died, it just got really hard for me to go places. The beach, for example, is one of my favorite places. It's the place where I feel the safest and the freest. And yet, it was really, really scary to pack up my things and go to even to the park by myself, let alone the beach. So this year, I challenged myself to try to get out there, do a few things outside of my house on my own. Take some pictures, take some videos. Why? Because this boosts your confidence. This helps you also create memories, but this also helps you see yourself do these things that your mind is telling you that, oh my God, if you do this, you're going to die. That's how I used to think. My brain used to say, if I go to XYZ, they're going to bomb the place and I'm going to die. If I go to a restaurant and it's too crowded, somebody's going to run up there in guns and shoot. And I'm going to be the one person getting shot. That's how my mind would think. And I had to, even telling myself that, oh, this is just, my mind saying crazy things was not helping completely. I had to start to physically do things on my own, out of my comfort zone, that would now start to register in my mind. Here's the thing. Your mind is always going to try to protect you. Okay? Your consciousness, your mind is always going to try to protect you. And sometimes it's, if you have anxiety, a lot of times your mind is going to perceive threat where there is no actual threat. If you do not have the ability to distinguish between perceived threat and actual threat, you're going to be stuck in anxiety for the rest of your life. You're going to be stuck in comfort zone for the rest of your life. Now, is there a possibility that I could go to 7-Eleven, somebody runs up there and shoots the place? Yes, this is America, baby. Yes, it is. What is the percentage chances that on today I will go in the neighborhood that I actually live? I will go to 7-Eleven and somebody will actually run up in there while I am in there and shoot. Not many, right? So there is a possibility, but what are the probabilities? It is possible, sure. But is it probable? Nah, it ain't probable, baby. It ain't that probable, right? Once you're able to distinguish between perceived threat and actual threat, you're able to do something about it. If the threat that you are feeling is only perceived, which means you are holding on to the possibility and not the probability, you need to work on moving forward. Meaning, I feel fear and I still move forward. I think that's what somebody said the definition of courage is feeling fear and still pushing through. That's courage. So recently I went to the Aquarium of the Pacific. I got a ticket and I was going to go on Friday. And then, as somebody who has depression, some days you get up in the morning and it's like, nah, not today, bro. And I was like, okay, never mind. I pushed it back and I said, I'm going to go, and I plan to go on Sunday. Sunday was Easter Day. Now, the fear there was, bitch, why you want to go to this goddamn place on a Sunday, Easter Day, knowing damn well it could be 150,000 people there? But one thing was that I realized that to go to the Aquarium of the Pacific, you have to reserve a specific time, right? So that means there's a limited amount of people at every point in time at that place. That was something that helped me feel a little less scared. And then I asked myself, does the beauty that you're going to see, is that more valuable to you than counting all the things that could go wrong in this place? I said yes. So I told myself, okay, we're going to take it one step at a time, baby girl. You're going to wake up that morning. You're going to find an outfit. I found an outfit that made my ass look great. Okay. First of all, if your ass look great, you feel great. Okay. My ass was looking fancy fine in that beautiful pink spandex pants, gorgeous. Ooh. And then I got a fanny pack. In that fanny pack, I put my phone. I also put a tripod so that I could take pictures and record myself. I also put my keys, some money, some anxiety chocolate, some gum, little things to help me throughout the day. The website said it could take about 2 hours to go through. I did it in 3 hours. It was such an amazing thing. When I parked, I found an easy place to park. Thank God. When I arrived, I saw people with like sweaters, and I was like, oh my God, I don't have a sweater. Am I going to be freezing? But then I was like, you know what, God help me. I said I wanted to come here. I have like a short sleeve. I don't have a sweater. I don't want to be freezing. Help me out. I went in there and it was a really good temperature. You didn't need a sweater. So I don't know why those people were wearing sweaters. That's their problem. But I went in, and from the moment I walked into that place, I told myself, I am so proud of you for making the drive. I am so proud of you for getting here. I am so proud of you for getting out of your car. I am so proud of you for coming inside here. When I felt overwhelmed, I would take a deep breath. I would find a little place to sit down. And I had my headphones. So if it got too overwhelming, I would listen to whatever I needed to listen to ground myself. I took a bunch of videos, which is going to do the video of what you're currently watching. But also I took the time to record myself. It was important for me to be able to see myself exist, move, breathe, smile, enjoy the place. Even if my face looked like I was scared and nervous, I did want to have that visual, like, okay, this is what I felt like, this is what I looked like, this is what it was feeling like that day. And I have that, and it feels good to say that. This experience or this activities have allowed me to, like I said, find more confidence. It has allowed me to expand my comfort zone comfort zone. It has given me a little bit more juice to be able to answer the voices in my head when they say, don't go there, why would you go there, what if this happens, what if that happens, what if this happens, and say, well, I went to this place and that place and this place and I didn't die, so how about I just try this one too. It's building my confidence. It's building my courage. I have a 100 pictures and videos. I have memories. And when I come home, I'm able to journal about exciting things that in a year or two, when I go back in my journal, I can read it. I can feel the energy. I can be transported right back to that place. It's an amazing feeling, guys. So here's me encouraging you, babe. If you've been stuck in the house, if you've been struggling with depression, if you've been struggling with anxiety, if there is something that has shifted in your life that has removed you from being the jolly person that you used to be, if you have never been an go outside by yourself type of person, I want to challenge you this week, this month. Try. The sun is coming up. The weather is getting warmer in every place in America. And try. Try to go on a bike ride by yourself. Try to go to the park and sit there by yourself. Try to go to the movies by yourself. Last night I went to watch Super Mario movies by myself. I went to the drive-in movie. I went to driving movies by myself, and right before I left, I felt a little sad, like, oh my god, I'm by myself. But I took my teddy bear. Have I gone to the driving movie by myself? Yes. Do I feel a little sad every time I go there? Yes. Does that mean I don't go anymore? No. I keep going because every time I get there and then I get situated and I get myself comfy and I look at my teddy bear, I feel excited. I feel glad that I went. I feel great that I went. And by the time the movie's done, I'm like, good mood. I'm coming home talking about it. I'm so happy. It's just an exercise in growing some balls, basically. Okay? So I'm going to read you a quote that I wrote in my notepad that I thought was good to share with this episode. The quote says, "You did what was necessary in order to survive, and you have survived. Now it's time to do what is necessary for you to thrive. Give yourself permission to thrive now." So if staying locked up for days, for weeks, for all this time has helped you protect yourself, it's time to ask yourself, do I still need to be in protection mode? Am I still in danger? And if the answer is no, then release, 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 release. Take a step outside of that comfort zone, because the greatest things that you can create, the greatest things that you can experience are exactly outside of your comfort zone. So try. Try. Challenge yourself to go somewhere. Go online and say free events around me. That exists. And find an event. It could be a fair, it could be like an Easter egg hunt, whatever, something little where random people are there, nobody knows you, there's no reason to feel like, oh, somebody's gonna see me, I'm gonna get judged. Get dressed, feel nice, get some perfume, get some water, get 3 or 4 things that help you feel grounded, and go. Push yourself outside of your comfort zone. You're so much bigger than this little space that you have created to protect yourself. Because now these walls that you have built to protect yourself are keeping you from moving forward. They're keeping you from receiving the blessings that are coming in. Let's take a deep breath. I'm going to give you 2 journaling prompts, okay? And then we're going to do a breathing exercise together, maybe for a minute and a half, and I'm going to guide you. So, journaling prompt. Please write this down. Number 1. What is one thing I would like to do, but I'm too scared to try? What is one thing I am willing to do that I really want to do, but I'm too scared to try? Next, if I try this one thing, what do I think will happen? What do I think will happen if I go do XYZ? If I go to the fair by myself, if I go to playgrounds by myself, what is going to happen? People are going to be looking at me. I'm going to be the weirdo just there by myself. Then ask yourself, after that question, ask yourself, and then what? If it's not going to kill you, then I'm going to need you to try that thing. Okay? Thank you. Now let's do our deep breathing meditation real quick. Take a deep breath. I want you to wiggle your shoulders, bring them to your ears, and then bring them back down. Do that 2 more times. One more time. Thank you. Now I'm going to guide you into breathing. And I want us to do 3 and 4. So you're going to breathe in for 3 and then you're going to breathe out for 4. If you want to hold it, you can hold it for 2. 3, 2, 4. Okay? So we're going to breathe in through the nose and I want you to breathe out through the mouth. So breathe in for 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. Breathe in for 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in for 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Breathe out for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in for 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2. And I want a loud R this time. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. This time I need it to be the deepest you have gone, okay? Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2. Now exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. I want to send you courage. I want to send you progress. I want to send you growth. I want to send you love. No matter what you're going through right now, you are still alive. There's a whole bunch of chances and opportunities to keep moving, to succeed, to turn things around. Even if right here, right now, you don't see it, trust me, there are. I'm sending you love, courage, light, peace.